Hello everyone and welcome back to Age of Sigmar Spearhead. I'm so excited for this battle report. The giants hit like trucks and we are facing the slaves to darkness who hit like trucks. Hell yes. I am very excited about this. It's going to be absolute carnage and I am here for it. So, yeah, on the Chaos side, we've got 2 units of 5 warriors, the Lord at the back there, 5 Chaos Knights, and a Chaos Chariot. Nice, easy names. I love these guys so much. Their regiment ability is Fierce Conquerors, which means that the warriors have bonus objective control, which will be really, really useful. And the Lord has the Mark of Corn, giving him an additional point of rend, which actually is going to be useful in this fight because it means every single attack goes straight through these guys' armor, which is really quite scary. And on the other side, we have 3 Man-Crusher Gargants. Now, if you've watched any of my previous games, you'll notice I've set them up slightly differently. Last time, a lovely viewer by the name of Death Skull Reroll, that is Death Skull Reroll. I can't speak, you may notice I don't do R's very well. Meh. Although Death Skull's best Orc clan, if that's a 40k reference, you are correct. Blue is best. But yes, they were saying about putting the 2 minions together and trying some different regiment abilities and general abilities. So I figured give it a shot. They seem to know what they were talking about. So yeah, we're going to try it out. The new regiment abilities we are trying are Earth. It's Earth Shaking Charge, which means on a charge, one of my lads can basically pick a unit they've charged on a 3+, they gain strikes last, which you may have noticed is bonkers. And I've decided to go for Furiously Territorial for our boss over here. It means he gets +1 to hit if they're targeting a unit that's contesting an objective they don't already control. So should be interesting. Basically puts him down to 3+ to hit on everything rather than 4+. For people who haven't watched, and just keep it in your head, the general has 2 handprints and the regular dudes have 1 each. So yeah. As for objectives, the giants want the Behemat Dais, which is that one right there. They want War of Attrition, they want to kill more units than they lose, and they want to raise, they want to be on the enemy's long battlefield edge, which is a long-term goal. We'll see if we can do it. The Chaos, on the other hand, want to focus. Come on. Focus on the card. They want to raid, they want to be in the enemy territory while not in combat. They want to take without notice, they want to grab our objectives again, without being in combat. And they want the Dracolith Dais, which is the one in the middle. So I have a feeling that's going to become quite well thought of. Our twist for today is Wreathed in Smoke. The underdog, we're going to roll off, picks an objective. Oh my god. Picks an objective. And anyone in that objective I've only hit on 6s. So, who are we? Who's going to get the objective? The Wreathed in Smoke? Is it going to be the Sons of Behemat or the Slaves to Darkness? Ooh, Slaves to Darkness are going to get it. I think I am going to put it on the central objective. If they get the first thing, they can rock up there, and that will actually make them quite hard to hit. So, yeah, let's try that. Well, now the next question is, who's actually going first? Is it going to be the Sons of Behemat or the Slaves to Darkness? Oh, no, they're not getting the middle objective. That's going to be bad. Okay, before we move, the general is going to tell this guy to grab those rocks and chuck them, which means he's going to throw an additional rock this turn, which is very nice. And now they get to move. The Gargants have moved up. In case everything goes wrong, I can still grab the middle objective. And the boss is going over onto this guy. And I'm going to start with him. He's going to chuck a rock at the chariot. Now, because he's now fiercely territorial and it's got an objective, I can see why this is good. Yes, fair enough. He now needs 4s to hit with his rock. Still going to miss. Great. The Gargants here are going to chuck all of their attacks into the unit of warriors right in front of them. And they are going to get... they need 5s to hit. Cool. So it's a charge phase. He's going to go into the chariot. Absolutely in. These two are going to charge the warriors. First one is in. Second one is in. Yes. Oh no. I think I am going to... I'm going to try and use Earth-Shattering Charge on the warrior unit here. On a 3+, they get strikes last. No. Okay. It is time to move everyone in and then start clobbering. Okay, yeah, we've abandoned the central objective, but honestly, if we can tie up the warriors, that'll be great. So I'm going to start with the general attacking the chariot. So with 4 club attacks, hitting on 3s now. 3 hits. Okay, yes, I'm seeing this. 2s to wound. I'm not seeing that. Rend of 1, so it's got 5 up save. No, it is down to 5 wounds as we headbutt it, needing 3s. Kick it, hits, needing 2s, wounds, does D3, oh no, he got a 6 up save. No, does D3 wounds. Okay, so it's down to 2 wounds, but it is not dead. Okay. I mean, the warriors have to attack back, don't they? By the way, I have checked this. I have positioned this so all of the other dudes are just out of 3 inches. It's only the warriors in combat with the giants. Which in many ways, I probably should have charged the knights as well, but... too late now. I thought I was being clever, but actually denying them a charge would have been really sensible. Yeah, well... Here we are. Let's get to being stabbed with halberds. Okay, they are explicitly attacking the one on the right. They need 3s to hit. Okay, they need 3s to wound. Yeah, cool. 3 hit, 3 to wound, and then he gets a 6 up save. Saving 2. Okay, he is down to 9 wounds. But now, they both get to attack back. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of their attacks at once. Nothing can stop them, and then I'll move on to the chariot. So 4 club attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay. Oh, sweet lord. Wounding on 2s. Oh, God. They get 4 up saves. Hit 1 dice from that. 2 headbutts. 1 hits. Fails to wound. 2 kicks. 1 hits. Wounds. 5 up save. Fails to save. D3 wounds. They took 2 giants caused 3 wounds. This is what I mean about like the luck with these guys. That is insane. I'm genuinely quite annoyed right now. Okay, because I forgot it, Bellow on the thing succeeds, so it's -1 to hit. And also Iron Willed Champion on 2 plus. Basically, so it cancels each other out. Cool! Gets 6 attacks with the War Flail. Needs 3s to hit. Oh, good. Oh, very, very good. Needs 3s to wound. 2 wounds, and it has a rend of nothing. So 5 up saves. It is 2 wounds. It's down to 10. It's got 2 attacks from the whip. Both miss. And 4 attacks from the horses. As always, the most accurate thing in any unit. Need 3s to wound. No, okay. So, not much going on at all there, if we're being entirely honest. Yeah. Got 2 objectives, 1 and 2. We've got this one for 3. We haven't actually succeeded in War of Attrition because we rolled dreadfully. And we haven't raided because no one's near the back wall. So, yeah. Oh, I tell a lie. We get 4 victory points because we have taken that one. Cool. Okay, that's not awful. It's not awful. We could do better, but that's not awful. So yeah, let's move on to hang on a minute. They both get stuff in bags. On a 4+, they kill an additional dude. I get 1 more, but we've gone from 3 wounds to 5 wounds caused. Go, you guys. See you in Slaves to Darkness turn 1. So, I am learning all new things about our armies today, including that the Chaos Lord has always had an ability called Favoured of the Gods. On a 4+, he gets an Eye of the Gods roll at the beginning of the turn. He succeeds, and his new roll is 1. He has been snubbed, but still, yeah, sort of every one of his turns he gets more stuff. That's something I genuinely have never used before, and this is like the 8th time I've used them. Oh well, always read your rules, kid. It's much easier when you're only using one faction, do not get me wrong. But still, yeah, movement phase. So after the movement, this unit of warriors is running down here to try and grab this objective at least. The knights have moved around here. They're going to charge the general on the side. And the lord's moved up here. He's going to try taking down this big bastard here. So, charges. It's a 3-inch charge. So the lord is in. The knights are in. I will move them in. And then we can start fighting stuff. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at the carnage. I genuinely love the giants in combat when that's just surrounded by dudes. So, hell yes. First up, there are charge abilities, then there are combat abilities, then there's every other kind of ability. So, yes. Let's start with... actually... These guys, their charge is +1 damage and +1 rend on charge, which is actually really good. He's going to bellow into the knights from -1 to hit. He succeeds. That one is going to bellow into the warriors, and that one's going to bellow into the Lord. Warriors are fine. The Lord is not. Okay, I think the Lord is going to go... Do I want the Lord to go first? The Lord is pretty good. He can do 10 wounds. If he's flawless, he can take down that giant in a single round. But I think the first thing that's going to happen is actually, the knights are going to attack the general. So starting with the Lances of Doom. If you listen very carefully, you could hear me picking up dice. It's forced to hit with their cursed lances because they've been yelled at. To be fair, I find it harder to hit when, I've been yelled at. Okay. That's quite poor. 3s to wound. Unfortunately, these go straight through and do 2 damage each. So 5 of these wound. They fail 3. They've lost. The horse couldn't do it, but still. Yeah, these go straight through his arm and do 2 damage each. So, ugh. Three failed. That is 4. He's taken 8 wounds. There are. Oh no, there are. He's got 2 left. It's time for the horses. Oh dear. The horses need 6s because they've been yelled at. 2 hits with both of these wounds. The horses will kill the goddamn general. Which, as I'm sure, as if you've seen videos before, I love. I think that's amazing. So, 3s to wound. No, he's going to be fine. And he's got 5 up save. Yeah, he's down to 2 wounds. He's not happy, but he is still alive. Which is bad if you are a Chaos Knight, and even worse if you're the Chariot. I think just to be on the safe side, he is going to smack the Chariot before anything can happen. So starting with the club, needs 3s to hit, 2s to wound, 5 up saves. He has 4 wounds. I think it's on 4 wounds. No, it's on 2 wounds. The Chariot is real dead right now. And the General can turn and start on the Knights. You're going to get 1 more round of combat if the Giants go first next turn. We'll have to see how that goes. Okay, the Lord is going to use Iron-Willed Champion on the Warriors. He succeeds, so they are hitting on 2s now, and they are going to go for the wounded one. 2, 4, 6, that's too many dice. Counting is really, really hard. I think people don't really think. Counting to 6 is hard. Sometimes you just go over. 2s to hit because the bellow didn't go off. Oh my god. 3s to wound because they're quite strong. Oh my god. And rend of 1, so he's got 6 up saves. He takes 1. Okay, so he's doing 7 wounds. Okay, that is actually all right. The wounded one is going to go for the Lord. Because yeah, honestly, the Lord is quite scary. And also, if I can kill him, that's brutally useful. Yeah, so yeah, 3 4s to hit. 2s to wound. Rend of 1, so he's got 4 up saves. He makes both of them. Okay. Headbutt. Misses. Kick. Misses. And he's going to try eating one of the warriors for 4 up. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it is time for the Lord to respond, and he shall not be kind. He has 5 attacks, hitting on. He's going for the wounded one, hitting on 3s. Hitting on 4s. Sorry, he got yelled at. Wounding on 3s. And 6, he's got 6 up saves. No, that's another 4 wounds gone. He is down to 3 wounds, but he is not dead. So, yeah. Ooh, what do I do now? You know what? I think the unwounded giant, who is the last person to attack, is going to go after the Lord. Screw it. 4 attacks with the club, needing 4s to hit. 2 hits. 2's to wound. 2 wounds. 2 4-up saves. 1 failed. He's down to 4 wounds. Got a headbutt. Misses. And a kick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. You need to kill something. Anything at this point. Yeah. So, Slaves of Darkness don't take that back because they don't out-control the giant. They didn't get down there. They do get raid. Isn't that something? That is... That's 2 victory points. 1 for holding 1 for the thing. So yeah, the Slaves to Darkness are losing, which is very strange for me to say, but things can turn around very quickly in this game. Let's see what our twist is. Let the blood flow. Very appropriate. Each player scores 1 extra victory point for each, at the end of the turn for each enemy unit destroyed that turn. I think it's going to have to be... Oh, the Knights. The Knights are going to be frenzied. That makes sense to me. So, yeah, hell yeah. Now, who's going first? Is it going to be the Sons of Behemat or Slaves to Darkness? I think the Slaves to Darkness are going to go first. I have a reason for this. They're not going to get the objectives. The Sons of Behemat are. But it means the Slaves to Darkness can take him down before he gets to do anything, which I think will be useful. So, Sons of Behemat, cut off the head. Yeah, they want to kill the Lord, which, fair enough. Doable, he said, having only done 2. Oh, giant gets to try and eat one of them. Fails. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Slaves to Darkness, turn 2. Before we move, we have the Favourite of the Gods roll. On a 4+, the Lord gets a roll. He does not. Cool. I'm glad you enjoyed this 10 seconds of footage. Okay, the unit of warriors has moved down here. They're going to grab that objective, take it. The Knights have moved in. I'm going to do them. I'm going to do the bellow into them, though. It succeeds. I think it's 2+. I'm suddenly making sure about this one. Yes, it's 2+ because it's charged. It's on the 3+. You're going to bellow into the warriors, yes, and bellow into the Lord, yes, and the Lord is going to try and counter with Chosen of God and fail. Interesting. Oh, yeah, the Knights are going to go first, and they are going to absolutely stab this guy to death. They haven't charged though, so it's not quite as one-sided as it was last time. They need 4s to hit. It's only need to do 2 wounds, so it's not, you know, too awful. That's it. 3s to wound. Okay. 5 up saves. I just need to make 3 of them to survive. Valiant effort, but he is still dead. Okay, who gets to choose which direction he collapses? Is it going to be the Giants or is it going to be the Chaos? Chaos do it. Okay, he's going to go that way. The General is dead. It's time for these two to start fighting back. Right, going to go for the wounded one first. He's going to go into the Lord. He needs 4s to hit with his club. Going to try headbutting him. Hits, 2s to wound. I've got a 5 up save. If he fails, he is dead instantly. Yeah, he picks up and just headbutts the Lord to death, and on a 4+, he also eats a Chaos Warrior. He does. Okay, the Chaos Warrior is eaten. I guess the 2 remaining warriors get the fight back. Okay, they may as well try and kill the wounded one with 4s to hit because of the bellow. 3s to wound. 6 up saves. He's down to 1 wound. He's still alive. It's ridiculous. Okay. Right. Giant into these guys. Club first. 2s to hit. No. Headbutt first. If he can connect with the headbutt, he kills both of them in 1 hit. No. Kick. Hits. 2s to wound. Fails. Oh, do I forget about the club? 2 hits. 2s to wound. 4 up save. 1 is dead, and on a 4+, he eats the other one. Yes, okay, so they are all dead, but it did take every single goddamn attack. Woof. And they have gone. The Chaos have actually taken 3 objectives, so on 3 already. They have taken without warning, so that is 4 victory points. They haven't got the Dracolith Deus yet, that's that one. So on 4, so they're up to 6. They are technically winning. But the Sons of Behemat turn next, and I don't think that technically winning is going to last very long, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Let's go! Both giants running round the wall up there. They're going to try and grab the objective back. Just one needs to get a charge of more than like 5 inches, then get onto it. So, yeah, I'm going to start by chucking some rocks at them. And they're not going to hit. The one at the back gets a charge of 7 inches. The one at the front gets a charge of 7 inches. Yeah, they can both get into the objective and hold it quite handily while smashing them up, which will be great fun. Yay! Hilarious. I'm going to start with the wounded one who is going to attack. Oh, no. First up, they charge, so on a 3+, they get strike last. They do. On a 2+, they are -1 to hit. They are. Oh no! Okay, in that case, I may as well do all of the giants' attacks at the same time. There's nothing they could do to stop them. So that is 8 club attacks hitting on 4s. Okay, that's 7 hits. 2s to wound. That's 7 wounds. They get 4 up saves. It's only rend 1. only one fails, so that is 1 dies. There's 2 wounds each. They've got 4 wounds. So yeah, 2 headbutts. 1 hits. 2's to wound. Fails to wound. 2 kicks. 1 hits. Wounds. 5 up save. Fails. It does D3 wounds. Okay, it does 1 wound to the next one down the line. And then they have struck last, so they are going to move in and try and stab up the giants. Okay, I'm going to do one of them fancy attack splits. The wounded knight on the wounded giant and the 3 unwounded guys on the 1 unwounded giant. So, wounded knight first. Gets 2 hits, needs 4s, 3's to wound. Got a 6 up save. The horse misses, I believe. Yes, he's -1 to hit. The wounded giant's alive. Oh my god. The 3 unwounded guys into the unwounded giant. Absolutely stack it. 3's to wound. They wound. 6 up saves. Okay, that giant takes 4 wounds, and then there are 6 attacks from the horses, needing 6s to hit. 3's to wound. Okay, that was dreadful on both sides, and also it means they have stolen that objective, because they are objective control 10 and the knights are 1 each. Oh my god. So, yeah, hang on a minute. The knights actually get a, killed the giant general, so they get a roll on the thingy. No, they don't. See, this is what happens when you forget the roll. So yes, giants get that. So the giants have 2 objectives, that is 2. They've achieved cut off the head because they killed the Lord last time. They don't get War of Attrition because they killed everything last turn, not this turn. And they do get raised. So they get 4 victory points, putting them back up to 10 at the end of turn 2. So they are, in fact, winning this. Oh my god. The new twist is mount the attack. Each player scores 1 extra victory point at the... Oh, hang on a minute. Giants get extra 2. They kill 2 units at the end of the turn. So, yeah, the Giants are on 12. Okay. Yes, mount the attack. Each player scores 1 extra victory point at the end of the turn for each objective they control that was controlled by the opposing opponents at the start of the turn. The underdog picks 1 friendly unit and gets charged +1 damage. I mean, I guess it'll be them, but they're not going to charge. So there's that. Still, let's see who's actually going to go first. Is it going to be the Giants, or is it going to be the Slaves to Darkness? Slaves to Darkness. Okay, I think the Giants are going to take the turn. So Slaves to Darkness get new objectives. War of Attrition, doable actually. And attack on 2 fronts. Again, actually, no, it's not doable because these guys are definitely going to go for this one. Yeah. Sons of Behemat, turn 2, 3, turn 3. Now how the numbers work. Okay, let's start by yelling at these lads. Yep, they are -1 to hit. And then the wounded one is going to start clubbing them. 4s to hit. 2s to wound. It's got 4 up saves from the club. That is, one is dead. It's 4 wounds. Headbutt hits. Wounds. Fails a save. That is 8 wounds, 2 dead. And the kick hits. Wounds. 5 up save. D3 more wounds. Okay, so just to put this into perspective, he has just swept is the right word. He has just swept 3 out of the 4 of them in a single round, which is what giants should be able to do. Oh, that was brilliant. That was so good. The last surviving guy gets to fight back, I guess. Okay, before he gets absolutely owned by this guy, he's going to try and kill the wounded one. He hits twice. Wounds twice. He needs to make 2 6-up saves or he's going to die. He does die. I'm genuinely quite sad about that. Oh, interesting one. Depending on who wins, one person is about to take D3 mortal wounds. The Sons of Behemat, roll them first, get 6. The Slaves to Darkness also. Oh, what happens on a draw? I am going to check that up and get back to you. The rules say roll again. So, Sons of Behemat or the Slaves to Darkness. Okay, so the Slaves to Darkness are going to make it fall into his mate and do D3 mortal wounds for 3 mortal. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm just going to take him off and then we can deal with that. Okay, yeah, this guy has also moved up and he's going to hit him with a club. Yeah, 3 hits, 2's to wound, 2 wounds, 4 up saves. Yeah, he just pummels him into the dirt with masonry. That's fun. So yeah, that is dead. However, it means they don't get War of Attrition. So yeah, because a friendly unit was destroyed. F in chat for the poor giant who almost lasted the entire game. Doesn't mean they get 2 victory points. I was wrong last time. They only had 10. Now they're on 12 victory points. But yeah, I don't think the Slave Sergeants are going to do enough to be able to bring this back. So there's that. So it's a short turn. This lot have run into the middle of the board, and yeah, that's it. That's the entire thing. They do have to get the Eye of the Gods. So 1, they get nothing. Of course, they get nothing. They've taken the Dracothian Dais, and they've got more than their opponents. So it's 4 victory points in total, puts them up to 10. Which means they are still losing at the end of turn 3. So we've got a new twist, and that new twist is blood marked. The underdog picks 1 unit of each player's army. Guess what? Which one's which? So yeah, basically you get 1 extra victory point if each one is wiped, which is hilarious. Let's see who goes first. Is it going for the final turn? Is it going to be the Sons of Behemat? Is it going to be Slaves to Darkness? I think it's going to be the Slaves to Darkness. Slaves to Darkness get hold ground. They want to take their friendly large terrain feature. And the Sons of Behemat want to take the Dracothian Dais. They want to get the middle. And the Ignax Dais, which is over there. I don't think it's going to happen, if I'm being entirely honest. So, let's go to... yes, thingy. Oh, no. No. These guys don't get hold ground because they're taking a double turn. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's go to Slaves to Darkness, turn 4. It is not a particularly big or smart last turn. They're moving up. They're going to try charging this guy. And yes, it's a 6-inch charge, so they are just in. But just in is all they need to be. Right, starting up. The giant is going to bellow. He's going to fail. Oh no. Not what you want right now. He's only got 5 wounds left. Need 3s to hit. Oh, they are on a rampage. 3s to wound. Okay. That is 5 wounds. Okay, he's got 5 wounds left and he's got 6 up save. He needs to make at least one of these or he is dead. He's made one. He's down to 1 wound. Which means he is now going to turn around, eat one of them on a 4+. One is dead. Clubs. Hit 3 times. Wounds 3 times. 4 up saves. 2 are dead. Headbutt. Hits. Wounds. 5 up save. He headbutts one of them so hard. 2 more die. That's 4 dead. And kick. Hits. Wounds. 5 up save. Does D3 wounds. Yeah, okay, so he demolishes that entire unit. Does exactly 10 wounds to a 10 wound unit. And yeah, lastly, he's going to come on there on Sons of Behemat turn. So yeah, the Giants win that in actually what was a closer game than I think it feels like. Does that sentence make sense? It made sense in my head. But yeah, Sons of Behemat get the win. Let's go to a debrief. So that is a fascinating game there. I think the Sons of Behemat are basically the ultimate expression of a bad matchup for the Slaves to Darkness. Slaves to Darkness really thrive when they are fighting a large number of enemies that they can kill really easily and get good Eye of the Gods rolls. Whereas the Sons of Behemat are tough, tanky, you can't kill them very quickly, and honestly, the Sons of Behemat, when they connect, they hit incredibly hard, and with the Slaves of Darkness, like the complete lack of reinforcements, it really does hurt them. And yeah, just like really fascinating. Again, thank you so much to Death Skull Reroll. The tips worked, dude. They were yeah. Turns out Sons of Behemat really good if you use them properly. And yeah, just I don't know. It was really interesting seeing like the Slaves to Darkness just swept everything they fought against, and seeing them not be completely dominant was really fascinating, especially against an army that the Sons of Behemat have been quite swingy. Like they're either amazing or they're rubbish. They don't seem to have like an in-between. Which, I don't know, I mean, I would rather play an army that has a 50-50 win rate than one that has a 100%, just because who wants something that easy? That's really boring. But yeah, like it was really interesting just seeing a truly bad matchup for the Slaves to Darkness. I don't know, just like it all seemed to work fairly well, but the dice rolls were fairly mitigated, which is nice. And yeah, just yeah. next week is the Sons of Behemat versus the Ossiarch Bone Reapers, which is going to be the last Spearhead game for a while. I've already said before it will come back, but I would really like an expansion before that. I would. I've been enjoying Axie and Gairan, but I'm hoping they release something with more boards. My guess would be Hayesh and Ulgu, the realms of light and shadow. I think they would be interesting boards to add in. I just, like I say, I think, yeah, next week it's going to be the last one. It's going to be on Gairan versus Death. Fantastic. But yeah, like I say, I would like to see some new boards. I've been enjoying this. I have to assume that you guys would like a change about as much as I would at this point. Also, the I can't really see it on this. Oh, by the way, great tip if you're photographing models: get some white paper underneath your models. It bounces light up. I can't remember where I heard that, but yeah, you can see on the edges it's beginning to fray a little bit. The yeah, all the bits were tied up. Yeah, like I say, it's not bad. It's still playable. It's just I would very much like some new boards, and I'm assuming if they brought out new boards, it also come with new terrain. Which I like this terrain, but it'd be interesting to see some other terrain. So yeah, like I say, I hope we get some new boards soon. Spearhead, from what I understand, has been incredibly popular. GW has done really well with it. So I hope to see more of it. And if you want to see more of this, there's a playlist in the on the channel. If you subscribe and hitting the notification, you can see when it goes up next week, unless it's been after next week, in which case it's already up, so you should watch that as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed Spearhead. I'm one more, and I'm kind of sad to watch it go, but I love to watch it leave. It's either very late at night or very early in the morning. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night. Bye.